Hi, I'm Mollie V, and I'll be making cannolis. Cannolis are an Italian pastry with a fried dough outside and sweet, creamy filling, normally containing ricotta. On mainland Italy, they are commonly known as cannoli siciliani. So first, I'm going to add 2 cups of ricotta cheese into a bowl. I'm trying to make them as level as I can as to not put any extra and make too much filling. Now that I have fully gotten all of my ricotta cheese into the bowl, I'm going to whisk it so it's smooth and not clumpy as it normally comes in the package. Now I'm going to put 3/4 of a cup of powdered sugar into the ricotta cheese. I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And a 1/4 teaspoon of allspice. Now that I've put in those 3 dry ingredients, I'm going to whisk them all together. Whisking is pretty easy at first until you get the dry ingredients mostly incorporated, and then you want to switch to a spatula to get them all the way incorporated. And it should look something like this. If the ricotta is extra liquidy when making the filling, leave it in a strainer for about half an hour, and all the liquid should eventually come out, so you don't get the filling extra liquidy and it won't stay in the cannolis. Next, I'm going to change to another bowl, and I'm going to measure out a 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream. Put it into a separate bowl, and then use a hand mixer to make it so it is pretty stiff. It should turn out to be something like this consistency. So then I'll use my spatula to just scoop this into there and fold it all in. Try to get as much of the residue off the sides so you can have the full amount of heavy whipping cream in there. And then just slowly fold all of the heavy whipping cream into it. Normally, cannolis are mainly stored in containers in the fridge for a couple hours, but they are normally served right as they are filled. If you aren't serving them right away, you would want to keep the filling and the shells separate in different containers, with the shells in a room temperature container and the filling in the fridge. Now I'm going to zest 1 lemon, and I'm going to incorporate all of that zest. You don't want too much lemon zest as to overpower the rest of the cinnamon and other flavors in the filling, but you do want some just to add a little bit of extra flavor. So then just mix that in. And then take a 1/4 cup of small chocolate chips. And put that into the filling and then mix it well so all of the chocolate chips are well mixed in. Now that the filling is fully made, we now have this. And it is supposed to chill in the fridge for about a half an hour to 45 minutes. I luckily pre-made some filling before this, and we don't have to wait for that. So I have the full amount of filling right here, and all I need to do is add in some chocolate chips. After the filling has been put into the fridge and has chilled for the correct amount of time. It should be like this, and it should be a more firm batter, and shouldn't be liquidy like the one we just put in the fridge. So now that I've gotten that fully done, I will take a piping bag with no tip, and I will scoop the filling into it. I already pre-made the shells and fried them before this, so I can just go straight to filling them and I don't have to worry about making them. So we'll start with that amount and make sure it's as close to the tip as you can get it without making it come out. And then I will grab my shells here. So the shells should look sort of like this. And I'm just going to take the shells and take the piping bag, twisting the top so it's not going to come out that side, and filling them. Try to get as much filling in there as possible and fill all the way to both sides. And then we have our finished product. As an extra little decoration, you can put a little bit of powdered sugar on them. I am not going to be doing that, but I'm going to take a bowl, put some chocolate chips in it, and I'm going to dip the ends of the cannolis with the filling on them into the bowl to add a little bit of extra decoration this way. We'll be right back. This recipe normally makes about 24 cannolis, and this is what they should look like here. And mine made about 20 of them because I rolled the shell circles a bit thicker than what the recipe said. And now, if you could excuse me, I have a full camera crew to go feed.